What if I told you that the brake pads you choose today could decide whether you spend $300 or $1,500 next year? Most drivers think brake pads are simple. They all stop the car. They're all basically the same. Just get whatever's on sale. That assumption quietly costs people thousands. Because here's what really happens. Cheap brake pads don't just wear out faster. They overheat rotors, create uneven wear, damage calipers, increase stopping distance, and cause vibrations that feel like suspension problems. And once rotors warp or crack, you're not replacing $80 pads anymore. You're replacing pads, rotors, possibly calipers, sometimes even wheel bearings. Today, we're going to break down 5 brake pad brands you should think twice about. I recommend 10 brands that consistently lasted 100,000 plus miles in real-world testing without destroying rotors. Stay until the end, because the last mistake I'll mention is something most drivers are doing right now, and it quietly ruins even the best brake pads. Why brake pad quality matters more than you think. Let's clear something up. Brake pads are not just friction material. They're a system component. Your braking system includes pads, rotors, calipers, brake fluid, a BS module. Low-quality pads create excessive heat. Heat transfers into rotors, caliper pistons. Brake fluid, heat is the enemy. When brake fluid overheats, it can boil. When rotors overheat, they warp. When pads overheat, they glaze. Glazed pads reduce friction and increase stopping distance. So choosing the wrong pad isn't just about lifespan. It's about safety and long-term system health. What separates good pads from bad pads? Brake pads differ in friction compound, heat resistance, backing plate rigidity, shim quality, noise suppression design. The big difference? Material consistency under heat. Premium pads maintain friction stability at high temperature. Cheap pads, often, fade under repeated braking, produce uneven wear, create excessive brake dust, squeal constantly. And here's the dangerous part. You often don't notice fading until you need emergency braking. That's not the moment you want in consistent performance. Section 1. The 5 brake pad brands to avoid, based on real-world failures. Now, let's talk about the brands that consistently underperformed in long-term durability tests and mechanic reports. These are not rare, isolated cases. They showed patterns of premature wear under 25,000 to 30,000 miles, excessive rotor scoring, noise complaints, uneven heat distribution. 1. Ultra-budget generic eBay/Amazon brands. These no-name sets often use low-grade friction material. They wear fast, they dust heavily, and some lack proper heat shielding. Low upfront cost, high long-term risk. 2. Some economy private label store brands. Not all store brands are bad, but entry-level economy lines from large retail chains sometimes use softer compounds that wear quickly, overheat easily, create rotor grooves. Savings of $40 up front can cost $300 in rotor replacement. 3. Cheap performance pads with no testing data. Many low-cost ceramic performance pads advertise aggressive stopping, but lack SAE-certified friction data. Without validated friction curves, you're guessing. And guessing with brakes is not wise. 4. Hard metallic pads for daily driving. Some budget semi-metallic pads designed for fleet use are too aggressive for standard passenger cars. They eat rotors quickly, create noise, generate high heat. They may last long, but destroy rotors in the process. Rotor replacement every 40,000 miles adds up. 5. Counterfeit branded pads. This one is serious. Counterfeit brake pads are increasingly common online. packaging looks real, material inside is not. These pads often crack under heat, separate from backing plates, produce inconsistent friction. Buying from reputable sources matters. Why some pads don't last. Brake pads wear based on driving style, vehicle weight, rotor material, pad compound. But even in identical driving conditions, compound stability matters most. See higher quality ceramic compounds. Maintain stable friction, produce less dust, distribute heat evenly, reduce rotor wear. Lower grade materials break down faster. Heat cycling causes cracking and glazing. Once glazed, braking efficiency drops. Drivers press harder. More heat builds. The cycle accelerates wear. The rotor destruction problem. Here's the hidden cost. Cheap pads often save $50, but cause rotor damage worth $300 to $600. Rotors today are thinner than older generations. Manufacturers reduce weight for fuel economy. That means less heat capacity, lower tolerance for aggressive compounds. Matching pad to rotor matters more than ever. Now let's talk about the brake pad brands that actually delivered long-term durability. Not marketing claims, not lifetime warranty gimmicks. Real-world performance over high mileage, including fleet vehicles, long-distance commuters, and highway-driven cars. These brands consistently showed even wear patterns, minimal rotor damage, stable friction under heat, low noise, and lifespan reaching or exceeding 80,000 to 120,000 miles in mixed driving. Remember, mileage varies by driving style, but compound stability is what makes the difference. Section 2. 10 brake pad brands that actually lasted one. 1. Akebono Pro ACT and Performance Series. Akebono supplies OEM pads for many Japanese vehicles. Their ceramic compounds are known for low dust, excellent heat stability, smooth engagement. In long-term testing, many drivers saw 90,000 to 110,000 miles on front pads with minimal rotor wear. That's not hype, that's consistent field data. 2. Advix, OEM supplier. Advix is a major OEM brake supplier for Toyota and Lexus. Their pads are engineered to match rotor metallurgy. Proper matching reduces rotor scoring, uneven pad deposits, brake judder. These are not flashy pads. They are balanced and stable. 3. Nishimbo, another major OEM manufacturer. Nishimbo ceramic compounds are tuned for stable friction coefficient, reduced fade, long-term rotor compatibility. These pads often outperform generic ceramic replacements in durability. 4. Wagner Thermoquiet, mid to premium lines. The key is avoiding entry-level lines. Thermoquiet premium versions include integrated shims, stable friction formulation, good heat tolerance. They performed well in mixed highway and city use. 5. Rebestos Element 3 Hybrid Technology. The Element 3 line combines ceramic and metallic components. This hybrid design improves heat transfer, rotor protection, wear consistency. In controlled comparisons, they maintained friction stability under repeated stops. 6. Bosch QuietCast Premium Line. Again, not the cheapest Bosch option. The premium QuietCast pads showed strong anti-noise design, even wear, minimal glazing. When installed properly with rotor resurfacing, they perform consistently. 7. EBC Ultimax for daily driving. Not race pads. Their street compound is designed for stable friction, low rotor wear, moderate heat resistance. They are best for drivers who occasionally brake harder but don't track the car. 8. Brembo OE replacement, not racing lines. Brembo's OEM-style street pads are often overlooked. They are tuned for balance, not aggression. When matched with quality rotors, They show predictable wear patterns. 9. Hawk HPS for mixed driving. Hawk HPS pads are slightly more performance-oriented, but when used in daily driving, they show strong heat resistance, consistent friction, longer fade resistance. Not necessary for everyone, but durable when driven moderately. 10. OEM factory pads from dealer or direct supplier. This one surprises people. Factory pads are often engineered specifically for rotor metallurgy, vehicle weight, brake bias calibration. They may cost slightly more upfront, but long-term compatibility often reduces total brake system costs. Section 3. Why these brands last longer. It's not branding, it's compound engineering. Higher quality pads focus on consistent friction coefficient across temperatures, controlled wear rate, rotor-friendly abrasiveness, backing plate rigidity, proper shim integration. When friction is stable, drivers don't press harder. When drivers don't press harder, heat stays controlled. When heat stays controlled, wear slows down. It's a chain reaction. The ceramic myth. Most drivers believe ceramic pads last longer. That's not always true. Ceramic pads produce less dust, are quieter, handle moderate heat. Well, but poorly made, ceramic pads can crack under high load, glaze faster, wear rotors unevenly. Material quality matters more than label type. Rotor compatibility matters. Using premium pads on worn or warped rotors ruins everything. Rotors must be resurfaced or replaced. Have clean. The smooth surfaces. Be within thickness specification. Skipping rotor service to save $200 can cut pad life in half. Brake systems work as pairs. Pad quality alone is not enough. Section 4. The #1 habit that destroys brake pads. Riding the brakes, especially in traffic. Light, constant pressure keeps pads in contact with the rotor. That creates continuous friction, constant heat, glazing. Accelerated wear. Brake pads are designed for firm engagement, release, cooling period, not constant light drag. If you drive in heavy traffic daily and hover over the brake pedal, you're cutting pad life in half. Even premium pads can't survive constant heat cycling. The downhill overheat problem. Here's another silent killer. Riding brakes downhill instead of engine braking. On long descents, a constant brake pressure overheats. Pads, rotors, brake fluid heat causes pad glazing, rotor warping, premature cracking. Modern automatic transmissions have manual mode. Use lower gears on long descents. Engine braking reduces load on the braking system. Japanese drivers are trained early to use engine braking on mountain roads. It dramatically extends brake life. Section 5. The cheap rotor mistake. Let's talk about something that costs people money. Pairing premium pads with ultra-cheap rotors, low-quality rotors, have inconsistent metallurgy, retain heat poorly, warp more easily. Warped rotors create vibration. Drivers press harder. Heat increases. Pad wear accelerates. You can't put a $120 premium pad on a $40 low-grade rotor and expect miracles. Brake systems are matched components. Ignoring brake fluid. This one surprises people. Old brake fluid absorbs moisture. Moisture lowers boiling point. Lower boiling point means fluid heats faster, calipers run hotter, pads wear quicker. Flushing brake fluid every 2 to 3 years costs about $100 to $150. Replacing warped rotors and overheated pads, $400 to $800. Brake fluid maintenance protects more than stopping power. It protects pad life. The false economy of lifetime pads. Some brands advertise lifetime warranty. Sounds good, but here's what they don't emphasize. Lifetime warranty usually covers the pad, not labor, rotors, calipers, hardware. If you replace pads every 25,000 miles under warranty but pay labor each time, you're not saving money. True value comes from longevity, not warranty replacement cycles. Section 6. The 2 final mistakes to avoid. Now, here are the 2 mistakes that quietly destroy brake systems. Mistake number 1, delaying pad replacement too long. Driving pads until metal-on-metal contact damages rotors. Rotor replacement, $200 to $500. Caliper damage, even more. Replacing pads at 3 millimeters thickness instead of waiting for grinding noises protects the entire system. Mistake number 2, mixing aggressive pads with daily driving. Some drivers install performance pads for normal commuting. Performance compounds require heat. Without heat, they don't grip properly, they wear unevenly, they create noise. Unless you track your car, high-performance compounds may reduce longevity. Choose the pad for your driving style. How to actually reach 100,000 plus miles. Here's the formula. Choose a proven, stable compound. Match pads with quality rotors, bed them properly, avoid riding brakes, use engine braking on hills, replace brake fluid regularly, inspect pads every 10,000 to 15,000 miles. Longevity is cumulative. Each small decision extends life. Section 7, the real cost perspective. Let's compare scenarios. Cheap pads, $70, last 30,000 miles. Cause rotor damage, total over 100,000 miles. $1,200 to $1,800. Premium pads, $120 to $180. Last 80,000 to 100,000 miles. Protect rotors. Total over 100,000 miles. $500 to $900. The cheaper option often costs more. That's the uncomfortable truth. Section 8. Why Japanese OEM pads last so long. Japanese OEM brake pads are tuned for balanced friction, controlled wear rate, rotor compatibility, noise suppression. They aren't flashy, they aren't aggressive. They're optimized for longevity and stability. That philosophy shows up in durability. Brake pad choice is not just about stopping, it's about heat management, system balance, long-term cost. Avoid ultra-cheap, untested brands. Choose consistent, proven compounds. Protect your rotors. Drive smoothly. Maintain fluid. That's how you reach 100,000 miles on a set of pads. Now, I want to hear from you. What brake pad brand are you running? How many miles did they last? Did you notice rotor damage? Drop your vehicle and mileage in the comments, because real-world data from drivers matters more than marketing claims. If this helps you avoid wasting money on your next brake job, hit like. And if you want to know which brake upgrade is actually a downgrade for daily driving, watch the next video. Brakes don't just stop your car, and they determine how much you spend keeping it safe.